Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Check mash. Let's go. Mike.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Second down, looking for options. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Right shift to the run here, 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
I'll throw it. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Brought in Ty Felton. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Minnesota.
All set now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Left thing, 19 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. It's inside the 10. He's got it near the 8. And he takes it in for the finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
The kick is
That one
good.
right down the middle.
Makes the score
And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-1.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone. Own for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Throw is there for Rondé Ganson. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an LA first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Play action now for Herbert. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
That's complete to Johnston. Out right. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of
That play good for 17
yards.
and a first down.
First down.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk. Go.
They'll throw it here on first. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on. Come on. Set.
Pass play now. Rolling left, buying some time. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That play good enough for a first.
A gain of 15.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Now we're on the draw with Mixon. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
19. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
And it's 4th down.
Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Reichard connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. On the counter, it's Hampton. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Herbert now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. It's his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Hampton gets the handoff. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Throwing now, Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down.
Hey, Kappa. 21.
They snap it to Herbert. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Panther Street. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
60 by 50.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Chargers 7. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He puts some juice on it deep. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's a toss headed right. And this drive's quickly headed in the long direction. First play set down behind the line.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's a throw. Pass complete, screen flag. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Okay, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready? 60 Bobcats. 6 Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Vikings with a chance to add to their lead. And they keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blowing back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away.
2 minutes. 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 2 minutes.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's got the hook up. Lambert Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Well, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 32-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. 5-9, 5.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
Vikings 24, Chargers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
That
Chargers.
lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
So
ready.
good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Capital. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 18 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, Catholic.
Herbert now. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. Hey, go Lion. Don't, 21. Crowd right. Hey.
Herbert on first down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Brought in by Ganson. And this one doesn't go far.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Herbert to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Looking quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
It's Herbert once more. Has it in close. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, they need 7.
5-9.
Herbert to throw once more. That one's good to McConkey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot Good job even hang on through that catch there.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hampton will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Again, it's Hampton. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Herbert back to throw. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers bring it back to even.
Ties the game 24-24. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Airing it out to start this drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting in your practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 6, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in, and he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, come on. Set. Nick.
And you just get the play off. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Bronk, to the end of our third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
He's going to throw it again. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it. Come on, fix the evil, fix the evil.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf. Warrior 70.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down.
Set. Home troops right. Watch the motion. Ready.
Throw here, third down. Throwing the out route, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hampton now up the middle. On the move, past the 40. This is going to be down in, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 12 there, and it brings up an LA first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, ball at the 36.
Set. 380. Go.
Herbert now off the play fake. Brought in by Gaston. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set. Set.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And he forced a fourth down. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Get it. Gotta be lying. Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, check that.
The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He's going to throw it. That one's cut along left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Vikings in range for a game-winning score. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but they can touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
Bronco 80. Check, check. Ready.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings have taken the lead late. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 27. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here he is to throw. He's got Hampton underneath. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Free inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers cut it to a punch late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Setting up to pass. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked up Cam Hart. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
play, bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Set. Go.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Tighten up. Hey, count.
Again, it's Hampton. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards.
Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Ready.
Hampton. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab it, and it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 18, 5 here. Check mash.
He'll look to throw it. Force that to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. Hogan, Dragon 60. 18 Rattler.
Dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
Here he is to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he gets the first before stopping the clock. And even 20 seconds to go. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Sticking to the air here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that sets up 2nd and 5. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Working now from the gun. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing it again here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Ty Felton, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Cowboy 80, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneers. 79 Broncos. Go.
They are throwing it again. It's intercepted. That will do it. R.J. Mickens in there to pick it off. And the Chargers make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.